Good evening. I hope I find you well. It was a lovely sunny day here in Knock, County Mayo. Uh, so we'll start off with the usual way with our hymns. I bought a statue here. I have plenty of these at home, but I didn't bring one. Can't think of everything. She can't. Sweetheart of Jesus, fount of love and mercy, today we come thy blessing to implore. Oh, touch our hearts, so cold and so ungrateful, and make us love thee more and more each day. Sweetheart of Jesus, we implore. Oh, make us love thee more and more. Sweetheart of Jesus, make us pure and gentle, and teach us how to do thy blessed will, to follow close the print of thy dear footsteps, and when we fall, sweetheart, oh, love us still. Sweetheart of Jesus, we implore. Oh, make us love thee more and more. It's lovely to have a statue of our Sacred Heart. It wouldn't be without it. Now, we do one for our Blessed Mother. Yeah, we do one for our Blessed Mother. I have to do a little jiggery. Oh, wait, no, yeah. Yeah, one for our Blessed Mother. Be the knock. Our Lady of Knock. There were people of all ages gathered round the gable wall, poor and humble men and women, little children that you call. We are gathered here before you, and our hearts are just the same, filled with joy at such a vision as we praise your name. Golden Rose, Queen of Ireland, all my cares and troubles cease as we kneel with love before you, Lady of Knock, my Queen of Peace. Though your message was unspoken, still the truth in silence lies as we gaze upon your vision and the truth I try to find. Here I stand with John the teacher and with Joseph at your side, and I see the Lamb of God on the altar glorified. Golden Rose, Queen of Ireland, all my cares and troubles cease as we kneel with love before you, Lady of Knock, my Queen of Peace. Isn't that lovely? Just does your heart good, doesn't it? So now let's talk. I'm in Knock on a retreat, and it's a lovely sort of a retreat. It doesn't take up the whole day. This retreat I was at. This is the sort of retreat that suits very well. We meet the priest at 11 o'clock in the morning, and he has the screen, and he's able to then put up items that are nourish the soul very much. And I absolutely love it, the way he does it. Father Michael McCullough, originally from Donegal, a Vincentian priest, but certainly a marvellous preacher and missioner. I think that's his calling and has been, and he's in Knock, and they're very lucky to have him. Suffice to say that he gave a lovely talk this morning, And then we had a bit of a rest then after that, and mass at 12:30 in the apparition chapel, it was just for the people that were at the retreat, and quite a few. And this morning he asked to volunteer to do the reading, and I put up my hand, and he knows me, so I did the reading. And a lot of there's nuns there, they're in plain clothes, and you wouldn't, but there's something joyful about them that you do recognise. And quite a few people congratulated me on my doing the reading, and I thought it was very good to be congratulated like that. So they're a lovely bunch, and we have then another talk at 4 o'clock. We had this evening, 4 o'clock to about, it was only about 4:30, a little after, and it was very good. And a few prayers and singing, and not too much of that, but very to the point. And so then we can do whatever we wish later on. Some can go to mass over in the basilica or whatever it is that they like to do. But me, then the dinner would be at 6, and I think we'd be more together than we might have been heretofore. The group that's on the mission. It said that normally you had to book your time for going in for dinner like last night, but now it's this other way. And I've met a very nice man from Navan Road, Dublin, Damien Murphy, and a very nice chap. And we were sitting together there at the meeting. We have our views similar, which is great. And he knows a priest has done a lot of programs for RTE, and very good programs on the religious team. And he's also done it for EWTN. And they're quite good. But the Irish programs that they do for EWTN is far superior to my way of thinking than the English programs that sometimes we see here. And I doubt if they see ours. But ours, I think, is far superior, quite frankly. We seem to more, the people that do them, they're more focused on the simple truth of the Catholic, the great joy of the Catholic faith. And so Damien is going to speak to this priest, Father Tracy, I think, in Maynooth, in monastery there, and so as at least he will be agree to meet me, because I hope to go to EWTN in Arndale, Birmingham, Alabama, and it's a good journey. And what's the best way to go and that. So he's been there, and I've written to the AWTN in Limerick, acquainting them with the fact that when we intend to go with my good friend Oliver, that there's Zoom videos and other types with me, and it's very helpful and very professional in the way he does things. And so he'll be coming as well. And because you need somebody which, and Oliver is a good friend along with doing this, and I'm invited to a do in Listowel on Saturday. I'm leaving here on Friday, so I'll be going to visit my mother's grave and staying overnight near Killaloe, not in Killaloe itself, in a place called O'Brien's Bridge, which is only a hop and a run from it, because Killaloe seems to be a very expensive place. And I think they want to change their tune. They won't be getting a lot of visitors because of their prices. The Lakeside Hotel and the other one. They're just nuts as far as I'm concerned with the price. They want to be 100 and something, not the 200 and odd or whatever they're charging. So I booked a place at a more reasonable rent in O'Brien's Bridge, Mary's B&B bed and breakfast, and booked it through booking.com. Because every time you look to see a place where there's bed and breakfast and accommodation of one kind or another, including hotels, you can't find it out independent. They'll find a phone number and do it privately that way. But however, But as I say, I did a reading in the church. We were at in the apparition chapel for 12:30, and it was lovely. But there was no bell, and I mentioned it to Father Michael later today. That if they had a bell, I'd like to be able to ring it, especially at the consecration 3 times, at the breaking of bread 3 times this is my blood, be shed for you and many to forgive the things. And it's a very important item, and you need a bell, I think. And he said, funny thing, he said that if it's not there, if they don't do that, then they probably won't have a bell to supply. But I think that would be very strange. I think we'll see. Anyway, we can't jump to conclusions. But bell should be rung, and there should be altar service as well for any priest-said mass. And there's a lot of times when the priest comes out on his own, and that's not the way I think that it should be done. But whatever. So bye now, and I'll be doing evening prayer to our blessed. Oh no, I'll be doing evening prayer. Yeah, evening prayer to our Blessed Mother and a couple of others. Bye now.